Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a video for the defenders and goalkeeper. Goalkeeper I'm not really going to look too much into because it's Team of the Year David De Gea, so we all know that that card is all obviously very, very good. But we're going to be reviewing the other defenders that they released. They released amazing defenders, right? The whole Team of the Year this year was really good. Yes, they're going to be very, very expensive, but in a general sense, there isn't like an oddball out in terms of quality of the player in the Team of the Year because in previous years we used to have someone like Team of the Year Bonucci and he was trash, right? So this year it's a very, very good Team of the Year. So first center back we're going to be checking out is Veron. If you guys see me looking at the screens because something's wrong with this monitor, it does not let me do the stuff on this monitor, so I can't look direct at you guys. 2 million coins for Veron here. We have someone who, again, like I mentioned in the other video of my Team of the Year selection based off of in-game stats, that they were going to increase his acceleration, sprint speed, agility, and balance. If you look at his regular card, you can see that his agility and balance were very low on his 86 card. And I feel like if those two aspects of his card were to be improved with the heights that he currently has, he would be a very, very good card. So you can see here that 88 acceleration, 91 sprint speed with 85 agility. Even if this guy has 47 balance, it's going to be amazing to use. 6'3" height is obviously awesome to have as well for a center back. He has 90 jumping, 96 strength, 88 aggression. He's got standing tackles, sliding tackles, marking, heading accuracy. His defensive stats are unbelievable. He has the composure as well. He's got 99 composure. Dribbling stats are very good. Ball control is very good. Those are always very important stats to have, regardless, because if you're a defender, you want to be able to dribble nicely. Perfect work rates in medium high. I'm pretty sure that's like the preferred work rates of most people who play this game. And then another fantastic stat, obviously, is the passing boost, right? He has 99 short passing and 99 long passing. So a fantastic card. This isn't like a comparison to a Team of the Year Bonucci. Like I said, this is a great card. If you get this card, it's going to make a huge difference in your team. You got great link ups with him, with the French Real Madrid links, right? Because you could put in Liga Santander players, you can put in French players. There's a ton of French players to use in this game, so you can really mix and match with your team, right? So a really awesome card in that regard. Like I said in the last video, the biggest, or the Team of the Year selection video, the things that they had to improve on his card was composure, balance, agility. If they increase the acceleration, sprint speed by a little bit, it would be awesome. But they drastically improve every other aspect of this card to not make it complete garbage, right? Because you can even see that they improve the finishing up to a 62. So like when you're inside the box, right, a Team of the Year player is capable enough to actually maybe be able to shoot the ball into the back of the net, right? So there's a big difference with that as well, right? Next card that we have here is going to be Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk's obviously going to be an absolute animal. This card's going to be probably the best. He might be the best center back card. The reason being, right, is because, again, if you make the comparison to his rare gold card here, the biggest thing with this card, right, was that the acceleration was too low and the agility and balance together with the acceleration being low wasn't high enough, right? So now that he has increased his agility to 75 with 60 balance while being 6'4", 79 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, this guy is going to be moving like this, smooth as butter, right? This guy is going to be moving like a god in defense, right? You have someone who's medium work rate, so you have a little bit of aggression and a little bit of conservative defending, so he's going to be awesome in that regard as well. 99 composure, obviously awesome to have for a defender. He's got the passing stats, so that's obviously a huge plus on the card. Shot power is at 99. You want to pop in a random long shot, you want to tell your center back to push forward, be my guest, right? Physical stats, when you look at the stats of the physical of his card, right, you have to take into account that it's actually way better than those stats because of his huge physical stature in this guy in game, right? This guy is massive in game. One of the stockiest center backs. I think he has the physical stature of like a lot of the icons that play as a defensive player. So he's going to be awesome as well, right? Defending stats in general are going to be awesome too. Someone who is 6'4" with a huge physical stature that can maneuver left and right really smoothly with great passing stats, great composure, good dribbling stats. So when he gets possession of the ball, he's not going to feel like garbage. it's awesome, right? So in comparison to his rare gold card, a lot of drastic improvements in a lot of different areas, especially in the agility, balance, composure area, because that's the one that you're going to really feel a difference in terms of just transitioning with the card, right? So a fabulous card as well. Medium work rates is awesome. Can't go wrong with that. 6'4" height. It's ridiculous, right? Next card we have here is Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos always makes Team of the Year. One of the best center backs in the world. We have, honestly, just a god, because the thing about the rare gold card, right? If you look at the rare gold card by itself, this guy already had the acceleration, sprint speed, agility, and balance. He already had that, right? With defensive and physical capabilities. He already had that. He already had the passing capabilities. He already had the decent enough finishing for a center back capabilities. And then you just grab your finger and you just scroll it off and just look at the stat increases on the card. We are now talking about a center back, right? That has 86 acceleration, 85 sprint speed with 96 agility now and 81 balance, 98 composure. Movement like this is going to be awesome with the card, right? Going to be very good. Defensive stats, they're almost all in the 99s. Physical stats, almost all the 99s as well. Can't go wrong with that, right? Passing stats are brilliant. His finishing has been increased to a 76. He's a 76 in finishing now, right? If you want to have fun with this card and use him as a CDM with high medium work rates, he would play perfectly fine as a CDM, because they even give him shot power. They don't have long shots, but long shots is just you taking regular shots. But that shot power, right, with that composure and that finishing for someone that you could use as a CDM, can't even be that bad, right? Obviously, most people are going to be using him as a center back. That's probably the most ideal situation, to be honest. But again, another fantastic card. These are the types of cards where if you're facing them for foot champs, good luck to you. You're probably going to die facing these types of cards, because they're going to be heaps and bounds better than most center backs in this game. In this game, it's if you're going for rare gold cards and they're not like higher informs and stuff, there's just no cards that touch these guys, right? Like Team of the Year Modric, I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, you could get a lot of people better than Modric, right? Better than that Team of the Year Modric. You can get a lot of people, but nowadays, like, no one's gonna touch a Team of the Year Modric, right? And then last but not least, we have Marcelo. So my biggest thing with Marcelo is I knew Marcelo was gonna get a left back card, right? I just knew it. This whole Team of the Year, you could see coming, right? The only thing with Marcelo is the high-low work rates. But to be honest, with significant stat increases at everything he does, he's probably going to be a god, regardless, right? Because he has 91 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 90 agility, 90 balance, 90 composure. He can shoot the ball, right? He can have the skill moves. He has the weak foot. He has 5-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. You can use this card for fun as one of your CDMs, and he would be decent, right? He'd be decent. High-low work rates, yes, but he's got the pace to come back. Let's see how much he costs, actually. 1.3 mil. 1.3 mil. It's an expensive card. All the Team of the Years are going to be expensive, right? But I've seen this card in action, and his agility, balance, acceleration, sprint speed, 5-star skills. This guy can be played. You can play him anywhere you want, right? You can play him as a striker. It's not going to be fantastic at the finishing department. He'll get those finesse shots because finesse shots are very effective. Finishing will be inconsistent because as it normally is, it's an inconsistent thing in FIFA. But it's a great card as well. Passing stats are very good. Physical stats are awesome, right? The aggression with his pace is very good. It's just the work rates, man. The work rates, that aggressive feeling that you're going to have with this card, him pushing out of position, could be a problem. But the thing is, right, is that with this card, when you made the comparison before, he didn't have enough pace and enough urgency to come back into left back position when he pushed out. This guy's positioning was all over the place because of his work rates, right? Because he wanted to aggressively. You could tell him to stay back while attacking. You can have conservative attacking in general, but this guy will still push out of position because of his characteristics, right? But now with the Team of the Year, because of the pace boost, right? he could actually come back. He could play like a high medium now as a left back. He won't play like a high. You can forget about that. But he could potentially play like a high medium now. But you will have to control him from time to time to push him back into position if you notice that he's the one that's leaving out of position, right? But it's a very good team of the year. There's not really too many problems here and there. Last but not least, we have David De Gea. I mean, you don't really need to review this card. 98 reflexes, 93 positioning, 97 diving, 91 handling, 95 kicking. Like, this is a ridiculous card, right? My concern about coming across these cards is 1v1 finishing be even worse than it already is. I'm cool. Listen, man. Goalkeepers making saves, so on and so forth is great, right? But Team of the Year De Gea last year, or not Team of the Year, but De Gea last year, yeah? When the leg save trait was so overpowered. People didn't like the driven shot meta last year, but the driven shot meta last year was way better than the finesse shot meta this year. Way better, because you actually had to break. Not all the time. There were angles that were like, really, bro? But you actually had to break someone's defense down. I hated when I got into good angles on the 1v1s, and this guy right here did a leg save trait, right? So you can't have defensive AI be really, really effective and then have your goalkeepers be really, really effective. There's no balance there. If your goalies are going to be really, really effective, your defensive AI needs to be toned down. You need to have a balance there. You can't have both of them be overpowered, because then that causes more random goals to be scored, and it makes goals have less value because it's going to be more random. You guys saw the competitive tournaments that I reviewed. All of the goals were either finesse shots, deflections that landed to people. It was frightening, to say the least, right? So that's why you have to choose when it comes to two. If you have defensive AI overpowered, so be it. The goalies, though, better not be that good from good and not shit angles. Good angles on the 1v1s, right? But I digress. Everything I say, it's whether EA does it or not, right? It's completely down to them. But that's pretty much going to conclude the video for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys want to see the video for George Best, we can do that afterwards as well. I know some people don't really like me doing these videos, but guys, this is just a discussion. Obviously, all the Team of the Years are good. A lot of people don't even watch the full video, so they don't even hear this explanation. But obviously, all the Team of the Years are very good. You don't really need to watch these videos. It's just a discussion that I have with my viewers. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Love you guys.